Let's go.
This week at Ultimate League, we kick off with Unity thrashing JJGK, who last week delivered a surprise win over Dream Team. Unity took the lead early on when Adam tucked his shot inside the far post, following a strong run forward from Ishi. JJGK looked to get back into the game and were awarded an indirect free kick for a pass back, but the idea was lacking and eventually it came to nothing. Ali was looking good on the ball and did really well to work himself room for a shot, which in the end wasn't as good as the build-up. JJGK were missing their keeper and it really showed, with Ishi this time getting on the score sheet with a low drive. In the second half, Ali pulled a goal back for his team after bursting through the Unity defence, and JJGK missed this gilt-edged chance, which would have seen them pull level and perhaps change the game. JJGK also saw this shout for a penalty turned down. But a clearly delighted Momani latched onto a low cross at the other end to emphatically put his team 3-1 up. Another good free kick opportunity came to nothing for JJGK as the ball was eventually scrambled to safety. And Hassan had the last say when he scored a powerful controlled volley from Adam's corner, which was the icing on the cake for Unity. You about to get rearranged and replaced. I got plans for this bad game. Put your head in the toilet and look, son. Barcelona put any fears of last week's loss behind them as they trounced FC Iraq 5-0 in the early kickoff. If you ain't rockin' raw, what you rockin' for? It took a while to get going, but Kyle powered his shot into the roof of the net from distance to give him his first of what would be a goal-scoring masterclass from the midfielder, seeing him grab 4 goals and an assist. He teed up Martin from Steve's pass out wide to put Barcelona 2-0 up. The second half saw a terrific counter-attack starting right from the keeper and finished by Kyle, who ran the whole length of the pitch before tapping in. The chances that fell Iraq's way were all very good, and no one would have any complaints if they'd have gone in, but unfortunately Barcelona keeper Tom was in top form. And for this free kick, Jaffa wasn't. And at the other end, Kyle completed his hat-trick after latching onto Rob's pass, before rounding up the scoring with a cheeky back heel which found its way through the keeper's legs. The league leaders Dream Team also bounced back from last week's loss, equaling Barcelona's 5 goals against Inter Milan. 2 quick goals from Shaft then Bobby saw Inter's game plan become undone early on. The best chances were always going to be on the counter, but needed to hit the target to test the keeper, let alone cause him any problems. Moeen grabbed the 3rd goal for Dream Team before half-time, and the last action of the half saw Milan squander a free header after a floated free kick. Everything on my side is looking alright. It's the high power, original B-boy, traditional raw base material. Moeen helped himself to a 2nd and Dream Team's 4th, before Shabba added a late 5th to cap a fine all-round performance from Dream Team. Both teams came into this game unbeaten in the last 4 games, but it was Finest who picked up all 3 points as Underdogs fell short. The lead was taken early on when Faz's corner went straight onto the keeper and nestled inside the far post. Sahil found himself one-on-one with the keeper soon after and coolly slotted home to bring Underdogs level. We were then without a goal and too much action until what was virtually the last play of the game, when Finest captain Jabba was tricked in the box and up stepped Faz to convert the spot kick, giving Finest the win. Got him in the studio popping values, remastering their album. I'm about to re-up and restructure the case. You stuck, you about to get rearranged. Mab just about scraped through against lowly Shabba. Malik put Marv in front after some great play from Amin, but didn't step up their efforts enough, allowing Shabba to come forward and have a few attempts on goal. Shabba did manage to get level just before the interval after Faris put past his own keeper. And in the second half, the game exploded into life. A red card for Amin, who's handled on the line, and Shabba missing the consequent penalty. I think it's fair to say that Mav got lucky with the win, with Shabba missing 2 penalties that were presented to them, but Shabba must start taking their chances if they want to move up the table.
What you been through? Keep MC's head wrapped like Erica Badu. Hip hop's Cleon Jones when Eon Jones whackers MCs. We pee on those. No need to impede the high fight mystique. That shit would be as ignorant as Jimmy.
We joined this game at 1-1, and Allstars taking the lead through Sam Lynch, with Razak for TSCI latching onto the keeper's parry save to grab an equaliser. It's surprising to some that this was Allstars' first win of the season in week 8, and it has been very deserved because they have been putting in some great performances. And it took a wonder goal from Sam Lynch to get all 3 points when he cut inside and rifled an unstoppable left-footed rocket past Toki in the TSCI net. Now remember, there's no game this week, so enjoy the break and we'll see you all again on the 2nd of November.